We're here at Arches National Park. This park has the largest concentration of natural sandstone arches on Earth, with over 2,000 arches. Let's go look at some of these amazing formations.
Arches has almost 2 million visitors every year and requires a timed reservation. We made our reservation for 7 a.m., so we were one of the first groups to enter, and as a result, we were greeted with an amazing sunrise. It was also definitely less crowded in the morning. The entry road takes you up an incline before it switches back to drop you into the valley. Soon after entering the park, we saw our first glimpse of arches off in the distance. Our first stop was at the Park Avenue viewpoint and Trailhead. The paved sidewalk leads to the viewpoint and then stairs take you down to the trailhead. The trail brings you out at the Courthouse Towers, which can be seen in the distance. From the viewpoint, you see an ancient canyon with sandstone monoliths and balancing rocks. As we watched, the sunrise created a light show of changing colors on the walls. Park Avenue Arch can also be viewed high at the top of the right wall. The Courthouse Towers and Trailhead was the next viewpoint on the park road. The trail connects back to Park Avenue. It is immediately followed by the Tower of Babel, which is an impressive 300-foot sandstone rock. After these, we bypassed a few of the popular sites to get ahead of the tour buses. We will stop to see them on the way out. We went deeper into the park to Wolfe Ranch. John Wolfe settled on Salt Wash in 1898 and built a one-room cabin. The family remained until 1908. The Petroglyphs are located on the old Wolfe Ranch along the Petroglyph Interpretive Trail. It is located a quarter-of-a-mile detour off the Delicate Arch Trail. Researchers believe that they were created by the Ute Indians. The use of people on horseback in the panels indicate that they were created after 1600, when the Spanish reintroduced horses to this continent. Next, we're off to Delicate Arch. Delicate Arch is the largest freestanding arch in the park and probably the most popular. It is 46 feet high and 32 feet wide. Because of its popularity, the parking lot was very full during our visit. It is the arch seen on the Utah State license plate and several other places around the state. The park offers 3 different trails to view the arch. Lower Viewpoint is a short 100-yard walk, and you can see the arch about a mile away. Upper Viewpoint is about a quarter-mile walk with a slightly better view. The main trail is 3 miles round trip, climbing 480 feet in elevation. We were surprised that it was steeper than we expected, but well worth the hike. Fiery Furnace Viewpoint offers a great view of this unusual landscape. The area got its name because of the reddish hue it has at sunset. The terrain is extremely irregular, comprised of broken sandstone with narrow areas and bends. Since the area is so rugged, hiking must be done with a ranger-guided tour, and reservations can be made on the park website. The park has lots of different formations to see, and they're located fairly close to each other, which helps to see a lot of the park in one day. Another big benefit is being able to view several of the formations from easy access vantage points along the road or paved trails. Most of the formations also have hiking trails. Even the drive from one viewpoint to another offers amazing views. Just down the road is Sand Dune Arch. Although it is a very short hike of only 3/10 of a mile round trip, it does help to know what to expect. This is more like a walk on the beach than a typical national park hike. You start out the hike going between sandstone fins that create a very short and narrow canyon. This brings you out into an area of deep sand that shifts. If you just take your time in the sand, going is easier and it's worth the trip. In a few minutes, you'll turn a corner and there is the arch to enjoy. Broken Arch can be viewed from the main trail leading to Sand Dune Arch. It's just off to the left. Skyline Arch is named because of its position on the horizon. The trail is a short 4/10 of a mile round trip. It's also fairly level, but stairs at the beginning make it inaccessible to wheelchairs. Another way to view the arch is from a paved trail starting in the Devil's Garden Campground Amphitheater. Devil's Garden Trailhead is at the north end of the paved road. It gets very busy here since it is a popular place to stop for lunch. Along with the picnic area, it also has a well with fresh drinking water, one of the few sources of water in the park. The main trail has several spurs branching off with arch formations, and it is easy to get turned around back there. We were able to locate Pine Tree Arch back on one of the spurs. From the trail, the arch only appeared to have a tiny opening, but after going around to the other side, we were impressed with the grandeur of the arch. It has a 149-foot span and a wonderful view through the arch. We were there in September and it was still very hot, so remember to take water back in this area. After leaving the Devil's Garden area, we headed back to the middle of the park to see the section that we skipped. The first viewpoint was Double Arch with its two amazing bridges. It is the tallest arch in the park at 112 feet. The windows section, which includes north and south windows, is well worth the stop because of its spectacular scenery. The trail is an easy 1-mile loop with an additional primitive trail loop. You can climb up into the windows to view the valley beyond and see multiple other arches in the distance. There's lots of parking in this area, but no water and signs are limited on the trails, so pay close attention. The third stop on the Windows Loop trail is Turret Arch. It is a wonderful freestanding arch on the same 1-mile trail. It is the smallest of the arches in the area, but its features of an attached tower make the arch very unique and easy to spot from a distance. Balancing Rock is another one of the well-known formations in arches. It is a 128 feet tall sandstone formation located on the main park road right before you turn onto the Windows section road. We covered some of the highlights of the park today, but it definitely has a lot more to offer. You could spend several days exploring the trails with the rugged beauty that it has. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this adventure with Two for the Road, and we hope to see you again soon.